evening and welcome to Hungary Report, starting off public media and one's foreign language news shows. I'm Csenge Gabriela Ibolya with today's news from Hungary and the Carpathian Basin. Let's begin. Protecting the economy and increasing its resilience to the crisis is now the most important task, the Minister of Economic Development said during the weekly governmental press conference. Márton Nagy emphasized that the government expects 800 billion forints, or some 2 billion euros in revenue from these special extra profit taxes. The tax will not take profits from the sectors concerned, but rather take the significant extra profits generated in those sectors. The minister added there will be cuts when it comes to government spending, but we will protect families, full employment and the value of pensions. In this current situation, not only the security of the country, but also its economy must be protected. The most important thing for the government is to reduce overhead costs, protect family benefits and pensions, the minister in charge of the Prime Minister's office said during the weekly government press conference. Gergely Gulyás emphasized that the government expects inflation at 5.2%, the deficit target would be 3.5% and growth at 4.1%. At the same time, he announced that from Friday, only cars with Hungarian license plates can take advantage of the cheaper capped gas prices at petrol stations. Ukraine could exert influence over Hungary through the Friendship oil pipeline, an advisor to the country's energy minister said. Since the beginning of the war, Kiev's leadership has been criticizing Hungary for not supplying arms and more recently for not wanting the EU embargo on Russian oil. Yesterday, in response to the criticisms, Péter Szijjártó reminded everyone how much help the incoming refugees and Ukraine are receiving from Hungary. Yesterday's storms in the south of the country caused severe damage. Firefighters were alerted almost 350 times. Most calls came from Somogy, Baranya and Bács-Kiskun counties. Hail damaged roofs while strong winds knocked down trees. The destruction of crops and farmland is also great. Most of the strawberries have been destroyed by ice. Kaposvár was hit the hardest by the thunderstorm, and the recovery was still ongoing on Thursday. The country's first robotic bile surgery at Semmelweis University was a success. The 68-year-old patient is doing well. On Wednesday, 2 more gallbladder removal surgeries were performed using the robotic surgical device called Da Vinci, so there are already 3 who have underwent such surgery. The patients are all fine. The professor performing the surgeries told M1 he is satisfied with the operations. Attila Szijjártó added that in the future more and more complex surgeries can be performed with the device. And that's all for now, but don't forget you can catch Hungary Reports every night after 11 o'clock news and online as always. Do stick around and watch our German, Russian, Chinese language news. Thank you for watching and have a lovely evening.